one out. That's 2 to the 1, 2, 3. 3 to the second, and a 5. Yeah. All right, so the greatest common divisor. They both have 2's and they both have 3's. But I'll have, the only thing that'll divide both of them, we got a 2 squared and a 2 cubed here. A 2 squared will divide both of them. And here, 3 cubed, 3 squared, 3 squared. So 4 times 9, 36. If you'll remember, it's just the opposite. When it's greatest, you take the smaller exponents. All right, for LCM, we have to put everything we see. We see 2's and 3's, and I do see a 5. And I have to, put that 5. Here, I'm going to have, I see 2's, 2 here, 3 here, I'll use 3. 3 here, 2 here, I'll use 3. 5's, none here, 1 here, I'll use 1. So that's like 8 times 9 times, 8 times 27 times 5. And that answer is, already worked out, 1080. All right, now we had just a few word problems here. Numbers 16, 18, and 19. I know it's a long one, but if we're going to go over them, it's going to take a while. My cameraman is signaling me that I'm taking a lot of time. But, all right, number 16. See what the problem is. Light display with 3 colors of lights. Yellow one flashes every 15 minutes. The red one every 12. And you see, let's see, each one flashes on an instant. The yellow every 15. The blue one every 6 times per minute. And the red one 12 times per minute. You see all 3 lights flash on simultaneously. How much longer will you have to wait before another one? So, what we're going to do here, let's see, what number did I say that was? It's supposed to be 16. I did the wrong one, that's number 15. Well, the answer, all right, number 16. The movie rental. Popcorn for every 15th customer and a free movie rental for every 40th. When will they win the same? Both prices. So, we want to look out for 15 and 40. Oh, me. I hope that I'm reading the right one this time because that's not what I'm seeing here on my paper that I worked before. But anyway, if we do that one, every 15 and every 40, and we do our slide method, let's do our slide method. We're going to get 5, and that's going to be 5 and 8. So, the greatest common divisor is 5, but the least common multiple is 5 times 8, which is 200. So that answer should be, if I am on the right page and right number, no wonder I'm on the wrong page. All right, well that is the answer for page 213, number 16. The answer for not page 216, 212, number 16, I'm going to just not read it, and I'm going to show you the problem real quick. You have to do the 12th day and the 20th day and do that first. And once you get out of that, is 2 times 2 times 3 times 5. So somebody has something on the 12th day and 20th day, they get both of them every 60 days. Now, but then they also have to win on the 13th day and 20th day. So if you do that, Where's my step 2? 12 times 13 times 20. The 13 times 20, there's nothing in common there. So what you just, that's 260. Okay, nothing in common with those two. So what we're going to do now for this was step 1, doing 12 and 20. Step 2, we were doing 13 and 20. So step 3, we've got to take those answers. You got to win the 12 and 20. You got to win the 13 and 20. All right. And when we do that, I'm going to do this one by 10, and that'll give us 6 and 26, and then I'm going to use 2, which is 3 and 13, and that comes out to be 10 times 2 times 3 times 13, and the answer is 780. Final answer. Okay, you also had number 18, and let's see, I'm not going to read it, but I first did step 1, 12 and 18, and I used 6, and that gave me 2 and 3, and I didn't have to go any farther. 6 times 2 times 3 is 36. Okay, that's step 1. For step 2, I had to do 12 and 16, and I used 4, and that gave me 3 and 4. I'm through. 4 times 3 times 4 is 48. And then for step 3, I had to do 36 and 48. If I use the slide method, I think I'm going to use number 12. That gives me 3 and 4. And that comes out to be 12 times 3 times 4, 144. And that is your answer. All right, and the last one. I know you're glad to watch it. My cameraman's tired of filming. It's hard to read my own writing on these. All right, number 19. All I have to do is find 42 and 54. What is the greatest common divisor? And if we use 2, 21, 27, those both are divisible by 3. That's 7 and 9. Now, it's talking about dividing the bags of candy up. I don't want to least common multiple. I want to know what if I divide the candy up. So it's the greatest common divisor. And that's 2 times 3. So 6 per bag. Alright. I will be putting up a quiz for you for Friday. And I'll probably put it up tomorrow. And then we also will have office hours times on Friday that you can log in and ask me any questions you have. All right, have a good one. Bye-bye.